the Theodores, the James, the Arthurs,
the
the Phillips. And what I find so interesting about this name, Christine, is, Harry's formal first name is not Harrison, it's Henry. So do you know maybe where Archie or Harrison even came from?
I think it was really just a personal choice. They are saying that Harrison is indicative of Harry's son, but, that's really been such a personal decision for the two of them. I'm interested to see if it doesn't come out, if Meghan or Harry don't mention anything, maybe on an official engagement, or if one of our, amazing royal reporters gets a really good scoop. But for right now, it's really anyone's guess. There's no royal ties. There's not really a historical correlation. It's just a really cute name.
We saw the Instagram picture, of course, with Meghan's mother and the Queen, and, this really tender moment with the family. And also we're seeing the Duke and Duchess with the baby for the first time today. Did you pick up any body language with Meghan and Harry that was notable as far as us seeing them for the first time since giving birth?
You could definitely tell that, Meghan was just so tender towards his baby, the way she was stroking his head and just, kind of couldn't keep her hands off him. And I really love that Harry has carried that baby out. In the past, other royal babies, the mothers carried him out and sort of handed him to the father. I think it's great that Harry just kind of took charge this time and held his baby the whole time. But we still got that tender, mother-son photo that they released on Instagram with the Queen and the Duke and Doria. But I think you can just tell that they're emotional, they're in love, they're really in that new parent, newborn bubble. They're both so caring towards that baby.
And you mentioned, kind of obviously Harry carrying little Archie, which is something that I noticed right off the bat when they came out of the doors at Windsor Castle. And, I don't want to say that's breaking royal tradition because, obviously we know Meghan and Harry have kind of done things their own way. And going back to the name really quick, I do want to kind of talk about how they're essentially going their own way with his name as well, because they chose to really not have any courtesy titles for Archie, correct? I mean, we learned that he will be known as Archie Harrison, not necessarily like Earl of Dumbarton, which I know people thought that he would have that. Were you surprised a little bit? Or I mean, I feel like, like I said, Harry and Meghan have kind of gone their own way. So, I mean, are you surprised?
I think you're really right in that they've gone their own way. So I would have been nothing would have surprised me. They're really passionate about staying true to themselves. So I'm not surprised that they have sort of foregone an official title right now. Now, when Prince Charles becomes king, that can kind of be reassessed. His title, because his role in the line to the throne changes. So that can kind of be reassessed, and maybe he can